UC Davis published a study in July 2026 finding that 89% of products marketed as containing avocado oil were adulterated with cheaper oils. This followed a 2020 study finding 82% of bottled avocado oil was rancid or fake. 3 of those bottles contain near 100% soybean oil. Everything in this video is sourced from peer-reviewed research published by the University of California Davis Food Science Department in 2020 and July 2026, published in the journals Food Control and Applied Food Research, respectively. Brand 10 to avoid: any avocado oil in a clear or transparent bottle. 15 of the 22 avocado oil samples in the UC Davis 2020 study were oxidized before their expiration date. Oxidation happens when oil is exposed to heat, air, or light. Clear bottles provide zero protection from grocery store or kitchen counter light. Rancid avocado oil smells like oil paint, crayons, or stale crackers per U. See Davis researcher Selena Wang. Every avocado oil worth buying comes in a dark bottle. A clear bottle of avocado oil is a quality failure visible before the product is even opened. Brand 9 to avoid: Costco Kirkland Signature Avocado Oil. Kirkland Signature is Costco's private label, and its avocado oil falls squarely within the category UC Davis found most consistently problematic. The UC Davis private label study found 70% of private label products were rancid or adulterated, with only 31% meeting the pure standard. Kirkland Signature avocado oil carries no published third-party purity certification and no sourcing transparency. The low per-unit price that makes it attractive is precisely what UC Davis identified as the strongest predictor of adulteration. Extremely low-priced avocado oils were more likely to be adulterated than higher-priced alternatives. Brand 8 to avoid: Trader Joe's Avocado Oil. Trader Joe's Avocado Oil is a private label product with no published sourcing disclosure and no third-party purity certification. Like all private label avocado oils, it sits in the 70% failure rate category documented by UC Davis. Trader Joe's has a strong general reputation for quality, but that reputation is not the same as independent verification that this specific product meets the pure standard. No third-party testing result confirms that what is in the Trader Joe's avocado oil bottle is what the label claims. Brand 7 to avoid: Aldi Avocado Oil Products. Aldi's avocado oil is priced at the extreme low end of the category. Both UC Davis quality indicators for adulteration risk are present simultaneously: the private label format that failed at 70%, and the extremely low price that research identified as the strongest predictor of adulteration. Aldi publishes no sourcing transparency or third-party purity testing results. A product combining the 2 highest risk UC Davis factors with no verification represents the maximum available risk in the grocery store oil aisle. Brand 6 to avoid: Kroger and store brand avocado oils. Kroger store brand avocado oil combines the private label format that failed at 70% in UC Davis testing with no published sourcing origin or independent purity testing. UC Davis found private label oils dramatically more likely to be adulterated than branded oils with published quality standards. There is no independent verification that Kroger's avocado oil differs from the 70% of private label products that failed UC Davis testing. Brand 5 to avoid: Walmart. Great Value Avocado Oil. Great Value sits at the lowest price point in the avocado oil category at most stores. Low price is the single strongest predictor of avocado oil adulteration per UC Davis. And Great Value combines that factor with private label status and the absence of any published sourcing transparency or third-party certification. Walmart does not disclose the sourcing origin, extraction method, or independent testing results. The lowest price, highest documented risk category, and no verification mechanism make Great Value avocado oil the most avoidable risk in the oil aisle. Brand 4 to avoid: Lesser Evil snacks made with avocado oil. Lesser Evil is positioned around cleaner ingredients and healthier alternatives. The July 2026 UC Davis study specifically named Lesser Evil among brands tested in the study that found 89% of processed food products marketed as containing avocado oil were adulterated. 48 of 54 tested products failed. UC Davis researcher Selena Wang noted brands may not know their products contain adulterated oil because most source from third-party brokers who may be adulterating before sale. The clean positioning is a marketing decision, not a supply chain verification. Brand 3 to avoid. Siete, family, foods products with avocado oil. Siete Family Foods has built a strong health food following and positions avocado oil as a central quality signal in its grain-free products. Siete was specifically named in the July 2026 UC Davis study that found 89% of avocado oil-marketed processed food products were adulterated. The fraud documented by UC Davis enters through broker supply chains before it reaches brands like Siete, and the study suggests most brands, including health-focused ones, are not catching the adulteration in their supply chains. Brand 2 to avoid. Kettle. Brand chips made with avocado oil. Kettle brand markets its avocado oil chips as a premium alternative, with avocado oil central to the premium positioning and price. Kettle brand was specifically named in the July 2026 UC Davis study that found 89% of avocado oil marketed processed food products were adulterated. The lead researcher noted that brands may receive adulterated oil from brokers without knowing it. The consumer, however, pays the avocado oil premium either way. Brand 1 to avoid. Lay's Simply Chips made with avocado oil. Lay's Simply is PepsiCo's Better For You product line, and its avocado oil chips position the most recognized chip brand in the United States as a healthier alternative. Lay's is the highest market share chip brand in the United States, which means its avocado oil products reach more consumers than any other chip brand making the same claim. Lay's Simply was specifically named in the July 2026 UC Davis study that found 89% of avocado oil marketed processed food products were adulterated. A consumer who switches from regular Lay's to Lay's Simply avocado oil chips specifically for the health benefits of avocado oil over seed oils is making a decision based on a label claim that the most current independent peer-reviewed research suggests is not reliably accurate across the product category. Pure brand, Chosen Foods, 100% pure avocado oil. Chosen Foods was one of only 2 brands in the UC Davis 2020 study of 22 avocado oil products to pass the pure standard. The company publishes sourcing information and has been recognized in the Codex Alimentarius Commission's push for international avocado oil standards. Crucially, this applies to their bottled avocado oil. The July 2026 study tested processed food products which use oil sourced through different supply chains with different verification risks. For pure avocado oil in a bottle, Chosen Foods is the most verified clean option at mainstream retail. The company is available at Whole Foods, Target, Walmart, and Amazon, making it accessible without requiring a specialty retailer. Pure brand Marianne's avocado oil. Marianne's was the only other brand besides Chosen Foods to pass UC Davis's original 2020 purity testing. The brand is smaller and less widely distributed, but its verified purity in peer-reviewed testing is documented. For consumers who have access to it, Marianne's carries the same UC Davis research validation as Chosen Foods. Pure brand, Primal Kitchen Extra Virgin Avocado Oil. Primal Kitchen's extra virgin avocado oil is cold-pressed using a centrifuge rather than heat or chemical extraction, and the company states it is third-party tested across more than 40 quality metrics. The distinction matters. This applies to their pure bottled avocado oil. Primal Kitchen's processed products like mayo and dressings were among brands tested in the July 2026 UC Davis study, where supply chain broker fraud is the documented entry point for adulteration. Buy their pure bottled oil, treat their processed products with the same caution as any other avocado oil marketed food product. Pure brand, California-sourced avocado oil. With third-party certification, California-grown avocado oil represents the most verifiable low-fraud option because it has a shorter supply chain from harvest to bottle, is subject to California agricultural inspection standards, and is increasingly available from producers who publish harvest dates and sourcing information. Several California producers have emerged specifically in response to the UC Davis fraud documentation. Look for a California origin label, a harvest date within the past 12 months, a dark bottle, and a price point above above $8 per 16 ounces. All four criteria together represent the lowest available probability of containing the adulterated oil documented by UC Davis across the rest of the category. The California label is not a guarantee, but it is the most meaningful single sourcing signal available to a consumer without access to third-party testing results. Drop a comment and tell us which avocado oil you have been using and whether you knew about the UC Davis study before this video. And subscribe, because we are running the same verified research across every major food category so you always know what the independent science actually found.